Hey guys, welcome back to my fucking channel, bitch. If you're new here, what's up? I'm Joey, aka Pretty Boy Joey, and I don't know what else. But anyways, most of y'all, if you're watching me, you probably are new. I don't fucking know, because I don't really be posting on here, which I want to get more consistent with it, so don't worry. I'll try to be more consistent. But anyways, if you're not a pendeja, you obviously know what this video is about because you would have read the fucking title already. But if you are a pendeja, this video is gonna be about the most embarrassing story of mine. It's about the time that I got wheelchaired out of a baile. Definitely the highlight of my year last year. Well, yeah, I would say a highlight because that's never happened to me. But without further ado, let's get started on this fucking story time, bitch. So let's set the scene for you guys. It is around February. It is cold as fuck. Cold when I tell you. And me and my homegirls from my job, we were like, they were telling me, you know, there's gonna be a baile soon. We should all go or whatever. Me, at the time, I had never been to a baile ever in my life. And I've always wanted to go to one. I just really never had friends to go with, to be honest with you. But this was the time for me to shine. And also, like, I was thinking, like, you know, should I go you know, vaquero? I didn't really have any vaquero clothes because I didn't really dress vaquero. And at the time I was like, you know what, I guess I could just wear my wig and this one dress that I bought that summer. I was like, you know what, my time to shine. Valentina's gonna come out, obviously. Next thing you know, day comes around. I'm literally getting ready. My best friend Monse is helping me, and she did my hair all cute. One thing I will say is that no one knew that it was me, and unless I describe what I was wearing that day, no one's gonna know it was me. Okay, so y'all better not try to put two and two together, these little puzzle pieces and shit, to try to figure out who it was. Which, if you were there, you're probably gonna know it was me, because oh, it's just so embarrassing, everything that happened that night. And also, y'all might be thinking, like, bitch, what do you mean you got wheelchaired out? Like, did you trip and fall or something? No, worse. But let me keep going with the story. And I will say that I was doing a lot of things that year that I shouldn't have been doing to cope with a lot of the stuff that I was going through, which we're not gonna get into because we're not with that sad shit today. Okay? Alright, let's keep going. So my best friend does my makeup, and not to snitch on my brother, but I asked him to get me a bottle because me and my friends were like, we gotta pregame or something, like we gotta be, you know, pedo or something at this baile. So I'm just like, alright, I got it, because my brother has always had my back when it comes to, like, you know, getting liquor and shit, which, not to snitch him out, but it's the truth, and I'm an open book with you guys, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, he got me a bottle, which I was literally trying to figure out how I was gonna sneak in a bottle. At first, I was like, you know, if I put it in a bag, that's just gonna be too obvious because they're gonna look through your bag once you enter. And so I get ready. We're getting ready. My homegirl picks me up, and then we meet up with my other friends. And then we get to the baile, and it is cold. Cold as fuck. Cold as fuck. Literally, I don't know who the fuck I thought I was, looking like a hoochie mama in a wig and a fucking fitted dress, which I will say my ass looked pretty plump that day, I will say. We're at the baile. Okay, we get to the parking lot and it is cold as shit, and this was my plan to sneak in liquor. Okay, my plan was to fill it up in a big ass water bottle, and since my dress wasn't too long, let me tell y'all what I did. I literally took a bunch of rubber bands. I got some jumbo rubber bands, and I like put the water bottle in the inside of my thigh, and I just wrapped it with the rubber band so it would stay still and I could just walk through there and everything would be fine. We're walking to the baile, cold as shit, and then we get to the fucking door to walk through like the metal detectors and shit. I didn't know you couldn't bring in a fucking bag. I didn't know you couldn't bring in a bag. And they tell me, like, you can't bring in a bag. You're gonna have to put that back into your car. And I was like, fuck. Like, holy shit. That means I have to walk all the way to the back of the parking lot. Mind you, we're over here. This is the entrance. And, like, where we parked was like near the other entrance, which was closed and far as hell. So, and we weren't even parked near the other entrance like that. We weren't like parked at the front. We were parked all the way in the back, So I had to go running all the way over there in heels with a fucking water bottle strapped on the inside of my leg, trying to make sure it doesn't fall, just to take my stupid ass backpack back to the fucking car. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, you're really gonna do this to me? You see I'm in heels. You see I'm in a dress. You really think I want to walk all the way back there? But anyways, I go back there, take my back to the car. We come back. Literally, as I'm going back to the entrance, the water bottle is like falling off of my leg. So I stop for a second, fix that. Once I get to the door, I am like literally so nervous. So nervous that it's gonna slip right off my leg. And Lord and behold, it doesn't. Nope, everything's fine. Walk right through. Also, I will say one of the security guards, who was a lady, complimented me and said I look beautiful, which thank you. Baddies recognize baddies. And so we get to the I guess dance floor or whatever. It's like where it was at, it was basically an arena, and grupos were coming to perform. Obviously, it was my first time ever coming to a baile, so I didn't really know what it was gonna give. And also at first I really wasn't having as much fun, so I just kind of sat down for a bit, and then I obviously took the water bottle out of my thigh, because bitch, I was not about to be dancing with that, and I just had it with me. And so then we went to like the middle of the dance floor, because that was where, I don't know if it was like the sound person was in the middle of the dance floor, and he was like in a gated thing. So we were just there so we could have something to hold on to, because bitch, I was in heels and I don't wear heels like that, so I was not used to like my feet hurting. I don't know if are they considered pumps? I think they're pumps, because heels are the ones that have like a chunk at the foot part. Yeah, I was in pumps, okay? So next thing you know, we're just, vibing, whatever. We're trying to dance, get in the mood. And I start taking a little bit of liquid courage, if you know what I mean. And everything's going good. We're vibing out and whatever. I see a couple of my other friends there. We're saying hi and stuff, getting in the vibe. Next thing you know, I am, oh my gosh, like it was like a little bit later on, I just kept drinking, and I don't know why. I literally don't know why. It was like a big ass water bottle, and I was the one that was mostly drinking it. I'm literally an idiot. Literally, as I'm retelling this story, I'm realizing how much of a dumbass I am. So literally, I just keep drinking it throughout the time there, and I'm noticing myself getting a little bit more like drunky, obviously, and I started dancing, whatever, which I will say I was definitely turning up. I was zapateando in my fucking pumps, and I was dropping it low. At one point, I finished the whole thing. Like, I finished the rest of it, and I just kept dancing, but then I looked up at the grupo, and I just thought in my head, like, all of it. It was also hot in the arena, so my friend was telling me that's probably the reason porque se te subió like that. Like, the whole time I was thinking, like, damn, like, this liquor isn't hitting, but literally once I finished it and I looked up at the grupo, I was like, holy shit, I fucked up. Like, I knew then and there, I was like, son of a bitch, I fucked up. And then, so I just kept dancing or whatever, and then next thing you know, like, me personally, whenever I'm like, if I'm ever, a little drunk, I usually always know if I'm gonna throw up. So I was just like thinking like holy shit, I think I'm gonna throw up. And at that point I had already taken my pumps off, and I walked all the way up the stairs barefoot to the fucking bathroom, and then oh fuck. And then I literally go into the stall, fucking dive. I didn't go in. I don't walk into the stall. I literally dived into the stall, fucking bashed my head on the toilet paper thingy majiggy. I just went boom, and then I just laid on the fucking toilet, on the toilet seat, and like, I think at one point I like fell asleep. Oh my gosh. I like fell asleep on the toilet, and then my friend Oh my gosh. It's getting so bad as I'm remembering everything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then my friend came to, I was with my two friends, and then my other friend came to come get me. And oh no. As I'm walking out of the bathroom, they're like carrying me like that. And also, when I was at the toilet, I was trying to throw up at first, but I ended up just like falling asleep on there. As I'm walking out of the bathroom, I start throwing up. Throwing up. Oh my gosh. I started throwing up. And then they put my head in a garbage bin so I could throw up in there. But the thing is, that wasn't a garbage bin. It was a bin where the janitors kept their rollos of servilletas. Their rolls of paper towels. New paper towels. I threw up in their brand new paper towel thingy. Oh my gosh. And also at that point, I was like kind of blacking out. And this other lady came to come give me some water. Oh my gosh. Fuck. As I'm remembering, it's so embarrassing. Like, I don't think that this is funny. To me, this is not funny to me. This was the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. But hopefully y'all think it's funny. I don't fucking know. But feel free to laugh because it's funny now. And so, next thing you know, like, I remember little bits of it. And then at one point, I was in a room. I was in a room with my friends. And there was an older white man in there, and he gave me this like blue thingy to just throw up in. And I remember I just kept saying, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Like, I'm sorry. I just want to go home. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about this. And then they had put me on a wheelchair. Oh my gosh. They put me on a wheelchair and they started wheeling me out, and they're like trying to get my patas on the little foot thingies. But... And my friends, I think they put like a jacket on my head so no one would see me. And then I fucking, as we're going outside, apparently we went through an elevator, but I don't remember that. I literally do not remember that. No recollection of that. So then, literally, as we were going outside, my patas, I remember they kept scraping the fucking cement ground, the cement. And then they put me inside of the car, and I just knocked out once I got in the car. And then I woke up, and they were bringing me home. And then we got to my door, and they were just like, Joey, what do we do? What do we do? Like, do you have the key or something? I do remember this. And I just kept telling them, like, open the door, just open it. Like, obviously in a drunk way, I was telling them. I wasn't saying like, oh, open it. I was just saying, open the door, just open it. And they were like, what do you mean open it? And I fucking went, boom! And I slammed the door flying open. And then I just went up the stairs and I just plopped right on the ground. And then I guess they were ringing the doorbell. And then my brother came out. He grabbed me and he just like threw me on my bed. They had came up to the house because they had came into the house because they didn't just want to leave me there. And then, sorry, my necklace is like all enredado and shit. They had like walked into the house because they didn't want to just leave me there, which I love my friends for that because they're one of the realest friends I've had. And so my brother grabbed me, he put me in my room, and then I just knocked the fuck out. Literally undressed in my hoops, everything just knocked out. And then left, obviously. And then literally the next morning I was so confused because I still had my wig on. I think my lashes were still on, everything on. And then, yeah, I was just like, what the hell happened? So yeah, you guys, that is my story time about the time that I got wheelchaired out of a baile. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want another story time, anything else, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from me. Y'all better like this video because I swore up and down after that happened that I would never ever tell anyone this. So you guys better like this video, okay? Subscribe, follow my Instagram and my TikTok. I changed my username to Joey Jacinto, just Joey and then Jacinto. So go follow me. If you guys want to see any type of makeup videos on here, let me know in the comments, of course. So yeah, love you bitches. Catch y'all later. Bye.